Hey guys, today I'm talking about a serious topic called, I'm talking about a serious topic, and it's about slavery. I know that, slavery has been told, we've been told slavery has stopped, but it's a lie. Most of what we learn in school is a lie, and honestly I feel like you guys should know about this. I know I only have 12 subscribers, but if you're out of those people, if they're sensitive to rape and abuse, don't watch this, please. I just kind of thought you guys should know that there's still slavery. It's kind of sex slavery because there's 100,000 kids who are sex slaves and forced to be prostitutes. Child prostitutes. Sick, right? Not the good kind. Sick. And this is water. Just had to put that out there. I'm just gonna say what I think. Our government is non-respectable. Call me punk, call me anarchist, but I still believe it. They don't try to do anything about human trafficking because I don't know why. They're too busy about oil prices, too busy trying to make themselves look good or better. And honestly, I don't really like politics all that much either. But sex slavery is still a major issue. There are millions of people who are forced to take part of it. Prostitution-wise, too. Pimps rape, abuse people, and break them down and build them back up with the pimps in the middle, so the slaves are dependent, seem like it's dependent on the pimps. They're dependent on the pimps, and it's horrible what they do. I mean, some children are, some children are kept in cages and drawers and boxes. Sometimes women and men are too, and sick, not sick. And I don't know how to vocalize my thoughts very well, so I'm trying my best here, and I'm talking from the bottom of my heart. And if you know me, I tend to get really serious when I'm talking from my heart, and sex slavery, the slaves are the ones who get arrested. They are the ones who get sent to jail and prison for prostitution, and they're forced into it. They are beaten and raped to do it, and sick. I'm sorry about my voice. I've been talking for hours trying to get this right, and I'm starting to get a sore throat, but I don't want to stop until I get this video right, because I finally want to give out my point of view on this. And the people who are forced into prostitutions are the people who are arrested and sick, and the pimps are let free. For some reason, they're free to walk and keep hurting women and children and men for their own profit. That's how money greedy these nations are. Some people actually pay parents to pick up their attractive-looking babies once they turn 12 for this use. How could parents sell their children like that? It's sick. I mean, there are many more words I want to use, and there's so many things I want to do to help vernaculate this better, and I can't. The topic I'm talking about is very taboo, and like people think that there's not many people who still do this, but there are hundreds of people who are still trafficking, and God, it's horrible. And it's just, I've seen people hurt before, and it's not fun watching people hurt. I guess this is part of the reason why I want to put this out there, because I have had friends who are hurt so badly that you want to help them but you can't, and I want to help these people but I can't, and I'm starting to cry. Literally, I feel the tears welling up and my face going red, and it's sick watching people hurt. I mean, this book I read, there are pictures of child slaves with barely anything to wear in the middle of the woods. They force children to fight in wars because they don't understand the concept of death and what could happen to them, and many kids die and they just replace them like nothing happened. And I don't know why I'm crying all about this. I mean, not even a lot of my friends have seen me cry. And I guess this is what I look like when I cry. And I'm trying not to, honestly, I am. But I just don't get how our government can just sit there with all this slavery and abuse going on. And I don't know how to take this. Like, I used to think that we lived in a happy, free world with liberty and everything that the pledge stood for when I went to school. That we had freedom and liberty and justice, but we don't. These poor women and men are prosecuted because they're forced to do something they didn't want to do. And they let the people who hurt them just walk free. And it's hard to just read and learn about that, knowing that no one's doing anything. It kind of feels... I'm relating this to school because I felt the same way. When I went to school, I had no self-esteem. I just saw myself as an ugly, dumb freak that just was there, part of the background noise. I've seen my friends hurt. I have friends who cut themselves. And it's sick how our government can just do this to people. People prosecuted for something they didn't want to do, and letting the people who abused and raped and locked them in various places walk free? How can anyone human do that? I mean, why is everyone so dumb? And I wish there was some way to just stop all this. And I have my t-shirt over my knees for some reason, like a little kid. And this is the first time I think I'm actually proud of what I'm making. Our government should be better. We should have people who actually will talk and notify people about human trafficking. And I have to burp, but I don't want to. I feel it coming. Okay, it's fine. I didn't even burp. I thought that'd help, but it didn't. But, what I'm trying to say is, please spread this around. Human trafficking is still an issue. I want it to stop. I want all these people to stop hurting. It hurts me to see people hurt. And I just wish people didn't have to hurt. I mean, I know it wasn't fun being the outcast and feeling like no one cares, and that's what these people feel. No one cares, no one's there, what's the point? My thing just went weird. Sorry. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm sorry I got really emotional if you didn't really like that. And if you're my friend, you knew I was kind of the person to keep everything inside. Like, subscribe. Most of my stuff is more up there and out and happy and jolly and love and rainbows and magic and stuff like that.